Arabic lessons today with me, Nada. Today our lesson will be about the present tense. But before I start, I just want you to go over the answers of our previous homework very quickly. Check it for yourself, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to just comment below and ask me about them. And now let's move on to our lesson, the present tense. So, if you remember, in our last lesson we discussed the past tense and we conjugated the verb ذهب with all the pronouns. For example, هو ذهب, هي ذهبت, هما ذهبا, أنتما ذهبتما, and so on. So, if you noticed that the additions that we were adding actually were added to the end of the verb to make it past with different pronouns. But in the present tense, that's not the case. In the present tense, we have additions to the beginning of the verb, and in some pronouns, we also have additions to the end of the verb. So let's start with the additions that are added to the beginning of the verb. These additions actually are 4 letters which form the word أنيت. This word is actually used for you to remember these letters, which are alif, noon, ya, and ta. And each of these letters is used with a pronoun or a group of pronouns when we are making them in the present tense. So, again, each of these letters is added to the beginning of the verb when we want to make this verb present with this pronoun or with this group of pronouns. We're going to see an example in the next slide, but first let's see what are these pronouns that are with every letter, or every letter is used with which group of pronouns. So alif is used with أنا, noon with نحن, ya with هو, هما, هم, هن, which is basically the third person pronouns except for هي. Ta is used with هي, and the second person pronouns, which are أنت, أنتِ, أنتما, أنتم, and أنتن. Now let's move on to the next slide, which has an example using the verb ذهب, which is actually the same verb that we used in our past tense. And that's why I reused it here so that you can compare the additions. Okay, so we have here our root verb ذهب. We're going to be having additions to the beginning, as I said, which are our 4 letters أنيت, ألف, نون, ياء, and تاء, and I have put them here with an arrow. I grouped the pronouns that take every letter, as you can see, as well as additions to the end, which are in yellow, if you can notice them. We're gonna also discuss them. And some of them are repeated also, if you can notice, like alif wa noon with huma and antuma, and also there is noon with hunna and antunna. And there's another thing that's really important beside the additions to the beginning and to the end, which is the tashkil or the harakat. As always, they are very important. We have to take care how the tashkil is, or the tashkil pattern actually. In the past tense, we had a certain pattern with the tashkil or vowels like ذهب, ذهبت, ذهبت. Like the beginning is similar. It's the same also in the present tense. We have a tashkil or harakat pattern that we have to take care of while we are conjugating our verb. So let's start with أنا. So أنا أذهب. أنا أذهب. Let's compare أذهب with ذهب. أذهب, the second letter has a sukun, which is the first letter in our root. The third letter has a fatha, and the fourth letter has a dhamma. So sukun, fatha, dhamma. So we put our addition in the beginning, and then we have a sukun, fatha, dhamma. And this is actually the case when we don't have an addition to the end of the verb. So أنا أذهب. نحن takes a noon in the beginning, so we put a noon and then سكون فتحة ضمة. نحن نذهب. أنا أذهب. نحن نذهب. They're the same, exactly the same. The only difference is the addition in the beginning. Again, هو is a third person pronoun, so it takes a ياء. هو يذهب. Again, it's like أنا and نحن. The only difference is again the addition in the beginning. هو يذهب. What about هما? هما يذهبان. يذهبان. So we have a ياء in the beginning because it's a third person pronoun. So a ياء in the beginning and then سكون فتحة. Same. The difference or the thing that changed is the end, which is ألف ونون. So it becomes يذهبان, not يذهبوا. We don't have a dhamma this time. Instead of the dhamma, we have ألف ونون, so it becomes يذهبان. Now there is also another form for هما, which is for the female, and it takes a ta, and this is actually our second exception. هما for female takes a ta, so it becomes تذهبان. تذهبان. And I actually put it with the ones that take a ya because it's the same pronoun, which is هما. So هما for a male takes ya, for female takes ta. You have to know that. Now هم يذهبون. Again we have a ya in the beginning. يذها, the same beginning like هما يذها, but the addition is different. هما يذهبان. هم يذهبون. So we added واو ونون. هم يذهبون. هن يذها. Again the beginning is the same. يذها بنا. يذهبن. So here we have a سكون on the ba and a noon with a فتحة. يذهبن. يذهبن. Now going for the pronouns that take ta as an addition to the beginning, we have هي. We said it's an exception. It's a third person pronoun, but it takes ta. هي تذهب. هي تذهب. Again, ta, which is our addition in the beginning, and then سكون فتحة ضمة. Like أنا أذهب. نحن نذهب. هو يذهب. هي تذهب. Only the beginning is changing. What about أنت? أنت تذهب. So, as you can see, هي and أنت, both of them are the same. So, of course, you're gonna think, how are we going to differentiate between هي تذهب and أنت تذهب? I'm gonna tell you that it's actually from the context. So you're gonna read the context and you're gonna understand from the context if it's for هي or if it's for أنت. If I'm talking to you, basically it's for you. But if I'm talking about somebody, I'm talking about her. So that's how we know it. Now what about أنتِ? أنتِ, we have also an addition to the end. So the beginning will be the same. تذهب بينا. ياء ونون. تذهبين. أنتما تذهبان. ألف ونون. تذهبان. أنتن تذهبن. أنتن تذهبن. تذهبن. And the last pronoun, أنتم تذهبون. أنتم تذهبون, with a واو ونون at the end. So to sum up the present tense, the most important three aspects that you have to concentrate on are the additions to the beginning of the verb, to the end of the verb, and the تشكيل or حركات. So this was the end of today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And here's a homework for you to practice, which is to conjugate the verb خرج with all the pronouns in the present tense. Don't forget to do it, and I'll be correcting it inshallah in the next lesson. And now I'm gonna tell you, see you soon. أراكم قريبا. If you would like to receive notifications for my upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And also you can like my Facebook page, Arabic Lessons with Nada. And you can follow me on Instagram, Arabic__lessons. And it's the same link also on Twitter.